a talker, so I'm just gonna begin. I'm a spoken word artist. I live in North Carolina. I have 2 poems. I'm a little different. I start my poems a certain way, all of them, and then I'll say the title right after it, okay? I'll begin. Let me unwind your mind and take you out of the box that you put yourself in. Once awakened, you will move as such, and your mind will never sleep again. Honestly, I had to lose self in order to gain God. On this road to recovery, I had to learn to let God cover me, put myself aside, because he doesn't need my help when helping me. Truth is, my outside didn't match my inside. Things weren't adding. I guess you can say that math wasn't mathing. But these are signs that he covered me, wrapped his arms around me, and let his love smother me. See, sometimes the rain felt like it wouldn't stop. It was constant. Drip, drip, drop. Drip, drip, drop. Drip, drip, drop. Death had knocked on my door plenty times. I used to ask God why he didn't pull my time card. Clocking into work began to be too hard. Just showing up alone began to feel like my body was on earth, but my soul was gone. See, my mind was running in circles. I just wanted to become whole. Truth is, my flaws were starting to show on the outside now. I wasn't as happy as the smile I pretended to wear, and honestly, there wasn't much I can do. When the things I kept hitting began to be a playground for the devil to send his demons to play around, jumping and climbing from bad memory to bad memory. Never seemed good, keeping painful thoughts in my head to keep my mind from doing good, so that my heart never had time to heal. In each generation that comes from me, the same history will repeat the same history. But I told God that generational curse end with me, and I will no longer know defeat or feel incomplete. Now, I know y'all heard that saying, you reap what you sow. Well, honestly, I thought it didn't apply to me because I treated people how I wanted to be treated, but never got much of that in return. So I thought what I got was mine that I earned. But one day I got tired and I had to go to God. For without him, I could not last. And he's the only one to erase the pain from my past. See, we all must learn this valuable lesson. Everything we go through is to show us, but to teach others the lesson. So if you have a testimony, you must say something. Never know who's you're helping. Why not be God's secret weapon? Tells what he's doing, even if you wouldn't call it a blessing. Breathing breath in your body is enough to be the first lesson. Don't let him take it in order for you to get the message. So love for no reason, because we really do need each other. Learn to call just to say hello or to stop by and watch a TV show. Oh, yes, we know life be lifing, but there's someone out there suffering in silence. So take a few moments out of your day to tell someone you love them. You never know. It could be the first time they heard it, or it could be the last. We really don't know each other's life journeys past. You could be here today and gone before night passed. So don't ever stop fighting for life, because after recovery was over and everyone disappeared, God taught me that he was always near and how to love myself with every flaw that he allowed. So who don't love me never cross my mind anymore. Because if you do or don't, I still love you more. Because on this road to recovery, I discovered me. Woo. Woo. Okay, this next one is called That Woman Don't Look Like What She Been Through.
Okay.
Let me unwind wind your mind and take you out of the box that you put yourself in. Once awakened, you will move as such, and your mind will never sleep again. Honestly, that woman don't look like what she been through. As women, we hold each other to a certain accountability. We have to connect and vibe together in ways that first allow us to be friends. And we show love, loyalty, and respect to just them. You know, your mother, sister, cousin, aunties, and best friends. Now, I'm not trying to tell you not to love on your faves, because, honey, I love on mine. But God wants us to love everyone. That means no one left behind. Sometimes we forget that life is lifing all the time, and not just to us. As women, we often don't recognize the hate we inflict on those we can't relate with. Us women can be some very harsh individuals. We dismiss people from what we can physically see, and if we don't like the end of them, dismiss you'll be. Never really knowing the treasures that hide within, most women hate their own reflection. So if we remind them of them, that counts us in. We make people earn love that God gives for free, then be upset when they decline defeat. See, you never know the pages within a book unless you open it up to take a look. You don't know how someone had to fix their crown alone. See, you may not have to fix yours on your own. What heartbreaks and letdowns that came with tears that burnt her face. That pain that may have took forever to erase. Yet we often judge our mannerisms in the way we think you should and shouldn't be, never knowing the story that you as a woman had to pave. In this world that's filled with so much hate, see, manipulation and being narcissistic are a toxic trait that could have put that woman in her grave. Yes, we really do choose what we tolerate depending on who it is. You know, our special people list. But as women, we have to learn to lift each other up. No matter who she is, where she lives, her height, weight, or education, we let labels mistake us into seeking validation, and for those who would never really care. So I'll say this to every woman near or far. If I ever tore you down when you felt tall and made you feel very small, I apologize for it all from the bottom of my heart. This time around, I'll take better care of me because heal people heal people. Now, I wish I knew that from the start. But here is a story just to help you understand that nothing is what it seems like from the outside looking in. At birth from the hospital, she didn't go home. Her mother named her after her grandmother and told her to take her as her own. Tables turning, honey. Grandma wanted to be grown. She told her daughter, you take care of your own. Things began to happen. Before the little girl was 1 year, she had already been molested. In the beginning of her preteen, she was told she had no virginity. This put the little girl mind on pause for no one to restart. Trauma turned her soft heart hard and cold. Only God could restore that little girl's soul. Yet she poured into others what she never received herself. This made the devil angry. Everything he did, no success. 2 suicide attempts, yet she still lives. Truth is, there's so much more to this story. She now serves God and lives in his glory. And trust me, I know this to be true. Because the story I told with effortless flow is my own truth. And no, I'm not telling it to seek sympathy from you. But as women, we have to understand, if you see anyone's crown slipping and about to fall, catch it before it drops. You don't even have to let her know it was off, so her world doesn't have to stop. Because trust me, what she been through, you don't know. So let that lady glow, glow, glow. You don't know what made her who she is today. No matter the road she had to take, we thank God she walks by faith. And even though my journey is not yet through, I pray that I be the rose that stay red. That means never losing the color God gave me or you. Now you I judge this book. But I pray you never judge another, because we are women. We are supposed to empower each other. Thank y'all for your time.